Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Alright, this lesson is going to be on you scoffers and scorners, man. Because, you scoffers, spend like your whole lives now on comment boards and photoshopping pictures, making edited videos, and what are you gaining from it? You'll literally sit there and watch somebody's live stream for 3 hours just to scoff that whole time, like you have nothing better to do, and you're not disproving with scriptures. You're not rebuking. You're just straight up scoffing. You're just throwing insults. Spreading rumors and lies. You're not actually defending the truth or building up each other, man. You scoffers are literally just being mosquitoes, all right? Annoying, irritating, you know. And what happens to mosquitoes, man? You see them flying around, it lands on you. It gets ready to take your blood and you kill it. You smack it, man. And that's what Yahweh's going to do with you mosquitoes real soon here, man. All right, scoffing the men of the Lord, the real men pushing the truth and sincerity, in all honesty. And you can't take that, man. So you're, being an annoying ass mosquito buzzing around, just sitting on somebody, all that shit, man. All right. So let's get into the scriptures. First, I'm going to go to this is a good one. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. All right, and who are these scoffers, man? The people you see on these comment boards and making, social media pages just solely to insult people, man, and to degrade people without even actually, rebuking or and a lot of these scoffers are bug outs or people that fell off and got kicked out of the camps, and they're so focused after that, instead of taking it as a test of faith and continue to push the word, they just completely forget about the truth and the word, and they just start scoffing. What are you gaining out of that, man? How are you helping this nation, or not necessarily this nation, anything? How are you helping anything at all? How are you benefiting Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by scoffing the men of the Lord? Because this nation, 2/3 of this nation are going to die, man, of Israel. Gotta go. And then they'll come back in the kingdom, all right? Through the elect. But, I didn't mean that in a literal sense. Like the whole nation. What are you gaining from this? How are you working out your own salvation by scoffing the men of the Lord? I don't understand how you see beneficial things in that. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Because you jakes are simple, man. All right? You spend your whole day and the rest of your days just scoffing the men of the Lord. That's simple, man. Go out on the highways and byways and teach the truth, man. Make YouTube videos of breakdowns. Like it's like it's like you're trying to be the paparazzi or something, man. You're trying to like take a picture of certain men and Photoshop it. Or you're trying to, get a clip and cut it so it's completely out of context to try and turn people away from the prophets, man. And it actually works for some people, man. That's because they're probably not part of the elect, because the elect are gonna get there one way or another. But a lot of people get turned away from the real men of the Lord simply because people edit videos and post them. Don't fall for that fuckery, man. Those are bullshit ass videos by somebody that probably isn't teaching the word themselves, man. I'm talking all that shit behind a fucking keyboard. Like they think they're a goddamn, warrior or something all of a sudden because they're talking shit behind a fucking keyboard. Alright? And they hate knowledge. And fools hate knowledge because they bugged out. They got booed out of the camp because they didn't work, or they were going off just being, wicked. And then they completely change the doctrine. They go, do some foolery, man. Some folly. This is Proverbs chapter 19, verse 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the back of fools. Because you guys really deserve it, man. You're going to get punished for what you've been doing. No different from the people that mocked Yahushua or the disciples, or the prophets, so on and so, man. Alright? Let's go to Romans chapter 3. Romans chapter 3 verse 3, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? So basically it's saying, for the people that don't believe what we're saying, is that going to make it false? Is that going to make it any less real? If you say, if you believe America isn't going to get destroyed, is that all of a sudden going to become a reality just because you believe that? Hell no, man. It's written in the scriptures that America is going to get destroyed, so it's going to happen. Verse 4, Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, and every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Okay? So Yahweh forbids that, man. See, and it says, as it is written. And America being destroyed is written. Alright? So if you don't want to, you don't want to acknowledge that, you don't want to accept that, that's on you, man. Alright? And another thing I'm going to pull out here is Romans chapter 9. Because a lot of you are just blinded by the Lord, man. Simple as that. Or not Romans chapter 9, Romans chapter 11. Salakia. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then Israel hath not obtained, that which he seeketh for? But the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. The elect have the correct doctrine, man. The real truth. Alright? Every bit of it. They're not getting sidetracked or getting deceived by some false prophets or whatever the case may be. Alright? According as it is written, Yahweh hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. And David saith, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Salakia. So that's clear as day, man. Yahweh is literally, putting a blindfold over a lot of you jakes. All right, and so no matter how easy to understand, reincarnation or confusion of faces or, the mark of the beast, the chip, and so many other things. No matter how easy it is to understand that, and that it's plainly, common sense at this point. A lot of things in, some of the things in the scriptures like that, because it says you are what your father is. So of course there can be people that look like heathens that are jakes, man. That's common sense. Or that if it says the chip is something put in your hand, or the mark of the beast is something that's put in your hand. So it's clearly something carnal, man. That's common sense. Alright? But to everybody else, the people that are blinded, it's the hardest thing to grasp, and they have to complicate it. They have to, go every which way to try and, turn it into something else. Or they're just straight up lying through their teeth, man. And it says, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block. Because a lot of you guys stumble on that, man. And it's really not hard to understand. All right, but what does it say? The elect have obtained it. So the elect will understand that knowledge. All right, and Lord willing, we are the elect. And Lord willing, we can endure till the end. All right. But, I think yeah, I think I made the point. Um, well, I guess I'll get one more. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh, and if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? All right. So judgment's going to begin in Israel, man, starting with the prophets. Probably the false prophets are going to get killed, man. All right. And it's saying the elect are going to scarcely be saved by the chariots, when the nuclear missiles are coming. So what about the people that are bugged out, that have false doctrine, or they're they're in religions, all that nonsense, or whatever else. Where are they going to appear? They're not, man. They're going to get blown up because it's prophecy that 2/3 will die, man. 2/3 got to die. 2/3 are destined to die. All right, and that's the scripture that 2/3 would die. All right, but with that said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Shalom.